All right, our Two Wants to Know topic of the day, it is all about some gardening. Maybe you're harvesting the cucumbers and tomatoes now, but what should you be planting this fall? And what do you want to come see, be in your garden in the spring? Ben Grandin with the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Office is answering all of your gardening and lawn questions today. So what we want you to do is we want you to take this opportunity to get your question to the expert. You're going to text us the question. The number is there at the bottom of your screen, 336-379-5775. All right, Ben, just to kind of give everybody the 101, they may not have ever known that there was a North Carolina Cooperative Extension Office or what it does. So kind of give us the rundown of that.
All right. North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service is a wonderful partnership between local county governments and our land grant universities. Here in North Carolina, it's NC University and NC State University. So we really are tasked with bringing the knowledge that's generated at our local universities to the good people in North Carolina, where they live, where they work, and helping families and friends wherever we can.
All right, and so what kind of experts are at the Extension Office?
So personally, I'm an expert in agriculture, so I deal a lot with the farmers. We got experts in commercial horticulture, which deal a lot with homeowner issues. We got child development agents with the 4-H program. We got family consumer services, which is a lot of education as far as nutrition programs. And so we really got a lot of resources here available to everybody in the county, and it's really focused around agriculture, but we branch out to so many more things, and we really like to focus as an innovation center for Guilford County.
I've called you guys on so many different things, from plant things to insect things to food things, so for sure.
That's it, we're here.
All right, so what we're going to talk about first and foremost is what kind of crops that you can plant this fall. If people are kind of like dipping their toe into the thought of, I think I'd like to do a garden, I think I want to start it now, what should they be planting?
Basically, you can plant a lot of cool season crops. So as we enter winter, lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower are all wonderful things to go ahead and get in the ground right now. Radishes are also a perfect thing. Some radishes only take 23 days from seed to harvest, so we can get a relatively quick harvest off of that. Other things like kale and spinach will be growing throughout the winter if you get it planted now, and also a lot of things that we can put in the ground now to harvest early spring, like onions, garlic, and also shallots, which are sort of hard to find in the grocery stores unless you want to grow them yourselves.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so maybe one of the things, if we have been gardening a bit or we haven't gardened at all, one of the key things is the soil. So what do we need to know about our soil?
So we always say the soil is like the black box. We don't really know what's going on in it. So we really like to recommend homeowners and farmers alike to get a soil test. This is through the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. It is a free test up till Thanksgiving, in which it's just $4 after that. But that'll really provide you a lot of information about your soil health, the overall organic matter levels of that, and what I think is the most important thing is the pH, or relative acidity of the soil. That pH really changes how the plants are able to absorb nutrients, and getting that corrected before growing really pays off in the end.
All right, so if I want to test my soil, I come to the Ag Extension Office first and pick up like something to put my soil in?
Exactly. We got the forms. We have little boxes that we're able to give out. You put a little bit of soil in there. We got the steps to do that for you. You do your own test. You send it into Raleigh. And like I said, it's a free test up till Thanksgiving.
Okay, all right. So a lot of people want to plant like plants for fall and things of that nature, not just the crops, but the plants for fall. Is it safe to do that now, like bulbs and things?
Oh, definitely. This is the perfect time to put bulbs, especially the spring flowering bulbs, tulips, daylilies, or not daylilies, a lot of the fun things that are popping up. Daffodils are the most popular ones. Putting those in the ground is perfect. I also like to plant a lot of annual flowers this time of year. Pansies, violas all do great throughout the winter, adding color to the landscape and adding a little bit of interest to the containers you might have around your house.
Okay, and if we have questions about how do we plant those bulbs and all that other kind of jazz, we can find that with you.
Exactly. Give our office a call. We're always happy to help. If one of the agents isn't available, we do have a team of master gardeners here in the office that are volunteers. They're here to help all the good people of Guilford County and surrounding counties.
That's right. And of course, and there's other Ag Extension offices all around the state so that people are, wherever their region is, they should be able to find that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we actually have 101 county offices, one in each county plus one in the eastern band of the Cherokees.
Okay. And then you guys have all kinds of helps. So there is like a lunch and learn that is coming up. Tell me about that.
We got a lot of lunch and learns going on. A lot of them are in person, a lot of them are on Zoom, and we're able to go over several different topics. These are typically taught by our Master Gardener volunteers on things that are applicable to that season, just trying to give people a little bit more information so they can start off successfully.
Okay, and that lunch and learn is September the 19th, and you can pre-register. You see that information on the screen, and you said it is virtual, so you can just do it from wherever you are at your lunch hour, maybe.
Exactly. Wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you have internet access, you can get to it.
Okay, all right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to make sure that we're taking your questions about fall planting and things of that nature. Again, 336-379-5775. We'll be right back.